One thing about our country, we don't have a reading culture. I grew up on books, and I think I'm able to do some of the things I do because of the background I was given. I know you're passionate about reading. What can you say to not just Ghanaians, but everybody in Africa and even the diaspora when it comes to reading and how we're lagging behind? It's been famously said, erroneously, but it's been famously said that if you want to hide something from the black man, put it in a book.
And that's sad. Which is why, okay, I don't want to go to that before we start another interview. Right. But all I would say is because individually, people don't set agendas for themselves.
Right.
We've grown a culture of hand to mouth, so continuous education is not necessary to a lot of the people. People feel somebody can even be in a position as delicate as a bank manager, and never learn again, and will not learn. They will learn hands-on.
Comfort zone. I've made it.
That's it. You know, they don't read wide. They don't care, so they don't even know what's coming or where it's going. That's why the song "Where Will They Go" is beyond the song. You know, it's a big question, because if you know where you're going, that's where you read towards that. Even if it's just reading for leisure, even if it's just to refresh your mind, you realize, you see, that difference between you and I, and this is in the Bible, is in Proverbs. The difference is there's no difference between the rich and the poor, because they were all made by God.
Yeah.
Now, bringing it to this world, the difference between you and I, or him, or any other person listening, is information.
Right.
So if you have a certain information I don't have, you can control me.
You know, Warren Buffett said once that because he reads so widely, people come and consult him on business stuff. Things he's read, that's what he uses to make money. And me, look, I read so widely that I even end up reading things about science, surgery, and stuff. Ask me, I'm not in that. I don't play in that field. But you see, that knowledge will come in handy someday.
Thank you. I bought a book on robotics. I didn't do computing or anything. But if they're saying that's where we're going, I might as well at least just grab a thing or two. I'm currently reading a book on King Solomon, because if I want to follow the Christian faith, I might as well read deeper into that. You know, so I'm following the man. I was following him. Why? Because I want to be wealthy. And if he was the wealthiest man that's ever lived, if they're saying that his money was up to 50 billion USD, if they're going to bring it to our now time, then
I would say Mansa Musa would trump that.
Oh yes, exactly. You know, so but then how would I get there? No, even if it comes to Mansa Musa, I would be interested to find out how he acquired that. What was he doing in the morning, afternoon, evening? What was he using his time for? So these are the interests that people should build, and these things are not easy to do. They are cultures that we were not born with. So you have to pick yourself up again. So I encourage everybody listening, pick yourself up again. And when they say reading, it's not just picking a book. You can start from, if you see a flyer, love to read what's on it. Because if you don't love reading, actually you can only live in Ghana and maybe some African countries, because elsewhere you need to read to know where you're going to drop off in the bus. You need to know where to press to tell the driver you're dropping off here. When you get to the mall, you don't always go around asking people. Sometimes they even give you a tour guide in a book form.
Another thing we're so not good at in this country is reading maps.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you go to some places and they just give you a map, and you must find your way.
Yeah, I use the map a lot. Like I go and I say, oh, okay, so this bus goes here, and they show you the bus. You know the terminal where to get the bus from and all of that. So please, if you see like a little flyer, read it. If you see a newspaper, read it. That's where it starts from.
So your short message on reading would be that?
Yes, that's my short message. Read something small.